And it's
Speaking
like,
of pathetic, coaches.
oh God.
Gus
Dude,
Malzahn.
did you know the Iron Bowl is today? Because I didn't.
No, I knew it
I
was
didn't even
rivalry
know it was
week or
today.
something.
I
I
didn't
just
know
said
the
that
Iron Bowl
terrible.
was today.
Rivalry week
And we had to
was,
play
I think,
South
this week.
Carolina. Wow.
Should have been playing Tech. Man, that my
Oh my
coworker
God.
said I've been going for Tech. I can't even name the quarterback anymore. He said I tried for the baseball team after high school. Look where I am now. Oh, like
Uh,
Jesus Christ.
so
Oh.
the Iron Bowl was today, and Mac Jones, 18 for 26, 302 yards, 5 touchdowns. Devonta Smith, 7 catches, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Najee Harris, looking good. Um, let's take a look at Bo Nix stats. 23, 38, 227 yards. And
The college game day, I see the poster and it was like Bo Nix, more like throw picks.
dude,
Dying.
I was the first person to call Bo Nix Bo Picks, and then feel like everybody started figuring that out. But yeah, he threw 2 interceptions today, or 2 picks. We say picks when we talk about Bo Nix. 2 picks, Bo Nix. This guy beat Bama. He has a win against Bama, so we can't disrespect him too much. He's beaten Bama. He's beaten Bama. Jesus, man. But let's talk about Gus Malzahn. How much longer can this man stay in Auburn and do absolutely nothing? The biggest game of his career was against Georgia in the SC championship, and he was not prepared. His team just got absolutely smacked. They beat him in Georgia. They beat him in Auburn that year.
His biggest game as a head coach was the national championship.
Oh yeah, that was him. Yep. Yeah. I forgot about that. And
They're
he lost.
5-3. If they lose one more game, I don't see him coaching there no more.
But you got to consider, like, 2 of those should have been losses. They got lucky with like 2 of those games. That's what I remember. I know for sure the Arkansas game.
The Kentucky game.
I know the Arkansas game. He threw a backwards pass and they called it just like incomplete, and Auburn was able to like win the game.
Backwards, yeah.
Yeah, I think I was watching that.
Clear recovery.
Yeah.
I don't see him staying there much longer. I mean, it's not like I don't see him staying there much longer. I don't see him lasting there that much longer. I think Auburn needs to fire this guy, and if they don't fire him, they need to fire their athletic director. Because
it's just kind of crazy.
Needs to be done there.
Like you just said, Gus Malzahn's biggest game was his national championship, and that just wows me because I'm like, he's actually been there that long. Because you got to consider after that national championship, Auburn hit a just huge block of mediocrity for the next decade. You know, and I was rooting for Auburn in that game.
It hasn't even been that long.
Hasn't been that long. Hasn't been a decade. That was like 2013.
No, it hasn't.
That was like
2020. Do you know how long a decade is?
Come on,
a
bro.
decade is 10 years,
It's a figure
bro.
of speech, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on. You're trolling on that. You're
went
trolling
to a
today.
National championship with a cornerback.
I see you're in troll mode today. Come on, bro.
But because
you know what I meant.
You kind of just. I mean, like,
you
bro,
know what I meant.
That dude went to the national championship with a cornerback at quarterback.
Okay.
They do play corner for the freaking Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay. They also got lucky on. They also got 2 lucky plays to, you know.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. But they made it there.
So, okay.
I seen a tweet that said Auburn needs a kick 36 right now. That'd be dead.
So,
people love trolling Auburn.
So, you're saying Gus should stay or something? Like, what's your argument here?
No, Gus should obviously be out. Like I said, they should fire the athletic director if he's not out this season. He takes these teams, goes 4-0, 5-0, starts the year off hot, and then just falls off.
You can tell he's not pulling in good recruits too, because it's like every 4 years, 3 to 4 years, he'll have a good team. He'll have a really good team, and then the next season they just suck again. Goodness. So you can tell. They're not pulling in recruits.
They pull a couple 4-stars, let them sit for 3 years, and then they're like, all right, go out there.
Yeah, then their senior year they got a good team. They look like they're gonna do something, and then they suck again.
I think
that's the Gus Malzahn
has been the biggest recruit they've gotten in a long time.
Yeah, because I remember talking. I mean, it's probably Bo Nix, but I mean, how well is that panning out?
Oh my goodness, bro! His first game, he was hyped up so much.
Didn't they have Pickens? Didn't Pickens switch from Auburn?
Yeah, and everybody said we paid him. That jump was so funny.
Oh Lord! Imagine if he stayed at Auburn. How dangerous you think he'd be with Bo Picks? I'm surprised he didn't stay at Auburn. Freshman quarterback coming in. Will Bo Nix be a rookie? That's what we need to talk about.
Well, last year we had Jake Fromm at quarterback last year.
Mm-hmm. sadly.
George Pickens played amazing under Jake Fromm, so I don't see a reason why he would. You have a quarterback that's went to the national championship and
let's
a freshman
be real.
quarterback.
It'd probably be he played good last year, but it how much better or worse would it be with Bo Nix as your quarterback? The 5-star. Come on, man. The slinger.
Bo Nix was a 5-star?
Yeah.
Yeesh. I don't know.
I think he played in the All-American game, the Under Armour.
I don't know if George Pickens would have had a better season. I don't know. I don't think
they're like Schwartz and what's my guy? Seth Williams. They're not even shining under Bo Nix. You know what I mean? And Schwartz is great. He's got speed, and I feel like
Schwartz is Mr. Jet Speed.
He's like not gonna. Yep. And guess what? I can tell you they did that jet sweep because he has one carry for -3 yards. And I
almost spit out my Gatorade. I died. Exactly. See, they did the jet sweep. He has one carry for
Oh my goodness,
yards.
man. I feel kind of bad for him. Oh, let's take a look at Seth Williams, which I did see that he dropped I did see that he dropped a pass. It would have been a touchdown too. Bo Nix actually threw one on the dot, but Seth Williams.
I seen that. It went right through his hands.
Yeah, Seth Williams 3 catches, 17 yards against that Bama D. That Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
They did the jet sweep.
Yeah. It's so much easier. It's so much easier.
Another SEC coach that you wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Coach O.
Coach O?
Mm-hmm.
Look, man. I'm going to be real right here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I said this man was not a good coach back when, like, I'm going to say last year. Let's be real. He was carried by Joe Brady and Joe Burrow.
I think I said it whenever he stepped in as interim. I didn't think he was going to be their head coach. They won a couple games. And they're like,
I guess this is the guy.
Coach.
Yeah, these aren't your players. You know, it's like, to me, it's look. We see the best LSU team. Well, I mean, we probably see the best college football team of all time last season. We witnessed that. You know, they won the championship blowout. Look, it was just too easy for Joe Burrow. First overall pick. I'm talking about all that wide receiver talent. But the thing is Joe Burrow's doing it in the NFL. He's slinging the ball. He's playing great before the injury, you know, sadly. But Coach O, and let's be real, he had players opt out of the season. You know, he had his best wide receiver opt out, the best second, third, fourth wide receiver in the nation. And he's unprepared. You know, his team just looks all over the place. Quarterback play, trash. Running back play, trash. Wide receivers, come on. He's not doing, and like hear me out. I thought Kirby Smart wasn't doing that great, but I'll take it as a blessing. Because
here's my little 2 cents on it. Before the season started, you know, everybody does those rankings, you know, top 10 wide receivers this upcoming season, top 10 quarterbacks, you know, top 10 defenses, top 10 head coaches.
Yeah.
Coach O was above Kirby Smart. And I was like, you know, I'm not going to sit here and just ride Kirby Smart like I don't talk trash about him. But, you know, he is a good coach at the end of the day. You know, I'd rather have him over Scott Frost from Nebraska. That dude's terrible. Anyways, I'd rather have him over a lot of head coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful, I guess, that we do have Kirby Smart.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, whenever I seen Coach O above him after that one season, you know, I could be like, okay, yeah, this man did just coach the best college football team ever. And, you know, it's reasonable that y'all put them that high. But, like, this is a one-time thing. Like, I knew this wasn't.
You know what's funny to me? After they beat Bama,
next year, whenever Miles Brennan went in,
you go from Joe Burrow to Miles Brennan. They thought they were going to.
I was like, this season's over for them. I even predicted it week 1, Mississippi State. I was like, Mike Leach got this. They knocked them off. I was like,
and then next week, what was it? Mississippi State lost to I think Arkansas, and we were talking about we were like, what is this? What does that say about LSU? And it tell us what we needed to, that LSU is trash.
Hot garbage.
Like Joe Burrow when he was smoking that cigar after the championship game, that's that Ed Orgeron pack. That's that Ed Orgeron pack now. But like, what was I going to say? Because I was going to say something and you started, you were talking about this.
I think it was about.
He's not going to last much longer. He can't coach a defense.
You don't think so?
No, he can't coach a defense. And come on, Joe, how we got to start. He can't coach an offense either. As you can see, he lost Joe Brady, and that offense is just not. It's not a threat. I'm sleeping on that offense. I'm not even game planning for it. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, he can't coach an offense. It's pretty bad. He's not going to last much longer. Gus Malzahn should be gone this year. But then at the same time, I think Auburn's trying to find who the heck they're going to hire. And let's just hope they don't reach into Georgia. It seems like every offseason, everybody wants to go after Georgia's coaches.